the resurrection of Jesus, the day death lost. The world had never known such darkness. For 3 days the sun seemed dimmer, and hope felt lost. The Messiah was gone, the one who healed the sick, raised the dead, and spoke of a kingdom without end. But on the 3rd day something miraculous happened, something that changed the world forever. The massive stone that sealed Jesus' tomb sat cold and unmoving. Roman soldiers stood guard, their spears glistening under the pale moonlight. Inside the tomb, silence. The body of Jesus lay wrapped in linen, undisturbed in the dark, cold chamber. The enemy thought it was over. The religious leaders thought they had won. But heaven was not silent. As the first light of dawn touched the sky, suddenly the ground shook violently. A blinding light split the darkness. A mighty angel, dressed in robes as bright as lightning, descended from heaven. The Roman soldiers stumbled back in terror, their armor clanking as they fell to the ground like dead men. The angel walked up to the massive stone, a stone that no army could move, and with one hand rolled it away like it weighed nothing. Inside the tomb, Jesus' body was gone. The grave clothes lay undisturbed. The king had risen. Death had lost. Mary Magdalene arrived at the tomb early in the morning, her heart shattered. She had followed Jesus to the cross. She had watched him die. She had seen his body placed in the tomb. Now the stone was rolled away, and his body was gone. She fell to her knees, tears streaming down her face. "They have taken my Lord away, and I don't know where they have put him." Then, a voice, gentle, familiar, loving. "Mary." She turned, and there he was, alive. Standing before her in radiant glory, his eyes filled with kindness. Her breath caught, her tears turned to joy. "Rabboni, teacher," she cried, falling at his feet. Jesus smiled. "Go and tell my brothers. Tell them I am alive." The empty tomb, Peter and John's race. Mary ran to find the disciples, her heart pounding with excitement. Peter and John heard her words and took off running toward the tomb. John ran faster and arrived first, peering inside. Peter arrived next, and without hesitation stepped into the empty tomb. There, on the cold stone slab, lay the linen wrappings, but the body was gone. Jesus had walked out of the grave. Not everyone believed immediately. Thomas, one of the disciples, wasn't there when Jesus appeared to the others. When they told him, "We have seen the Lord," he shook his head. "Unless I see the nail marks in his hands and put my fingers where the nails were, I will not believe." A week later, as the disciples were gathered, suddenly Jesus appeared among them. "Peace be with you," he said. Thomas' eyes widened. His heart raced. Jesus held out his hands. The scars were still there. "Put your finger here, Thomas. See my hands. Stop doubting and believe." Tears streamed down Thomas's face. He fell to his knees and whispered, "My Lord and my God." For 40 days, Jesus walked among his disciples, showing them he was alive. Then he led them to a mountain and gave them a command that would change history. "Go into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. I am with you always to the end of the age." And as they watched, he rose into the sky, ascending to heaven. The Messiah had conquered death. The King had defeated the grave. The Savior had risen. Forever, the meaning of the resurrection. Death is defeated. The grave has no power over those who believe in him. Hope is alive. Jesus brings new life, second chances, and eternal joy. We are never alone. The risen Jesus is with us always. He is not here, he is risen. Luke 24:6. Would you have believed if you were there? Let me know in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe for more powerful Bible stories.